Hello, darlings. Today we're going to be watching Blush by BINI. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm so tired. This is what I do for my girls because I won't have time to film this if I don't film it right now until like next week. And we all know that there's not a scenario where I'm not gonna be bobbing to a BINI song for a whole week knowing it's there. But in order for me to wake up and get in the mood, let's do one thing first, shall we? Steve, I'm already feeling the vibes. Ah! Clap your hands. Oh my lord. See, there's no world where that song does not hype me up, and now I'm hyped up. And I am gonna check out the Coachella performance, of course. I'm so excited for it. But this is Blush. It probably won't have the same vibes on Pentropico, but that's fine. People evolve, but that song, nothing beats it. But we'll listen to Blush twice. Once just all the way through, just listen to the song, feel it, and then I'll read the lyrics. And the EP is called Signal, right? So Signal, detect it.
Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. I want you all the time, give me more. Oh, I never felt this before. I've been thinking about you all day. 7 days awake. Show me some love.
7 days away. Oh.
Just say you're on the way. Boy, don't make me wait. It's hot like the summer. I wanna dip my toes in the water.
What up?
When you're talking to me. Every time you look at me, I blush. I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. Every time you look at me, I blush. Thinking that it's more than just a crush. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. You make me blush. You make me blush. I see you with 20/20 vision. I know the what we got is something different. I wanna keep going, no intermission.
Gwen, I love your voice.
When you call me and tell me you wanna come over, I love it. Tú me tigil ang mundo pag ikay lumalapit. Ano pa ba magagawa para ikaw maakit? Sabihin mo lang.
What is she spread out singing to me in Tagalog? What is she saying?
It's hot like the summer. Wanna dip my toes in the water. Oh, color me when you're talking to me. Every time you look at me, I blush. I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. Every time you look at me, I blush. Thinking that it's more than just a crush. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. You make me blush. You make me
I saw that smile, Sheena.
You and I, till the end of time. All my life I've been waiting for this. Just my type, always on my mind. I know why.
Oh my lord.
You make me. Every time you look at me, I blush. I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. Every time you look at me, I blush. Thinking that it's more than just a crush. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. You make me blush. You make me blush. You make me
And we have an audience. We have an audience clapping at the end. And I feel like this is probably released to hype up the Coachella performance, as it's probably going to be at the Coachella performance. I mean, at least the vibe is giving desert. And if you don't know, Coachella is a desert. I know it's a festival, but it's a desert at the end of the day. I like the song. I think it's pretty straightforward, right? You have a crush, you're blushing, it's about romance. I do want to read the lyrics. There was the specific rap verse with Mika that I think was in Tagalog. I think that was the only part that I didn't understand, but I need to know what she was saying because that was probably one of my favorite parts. And I was scared that they were not going to have a bridge because this song kind of felt like it was not going to have a bridge. You know what I'm saying? My one thing that I'm wondering about this song for me is that it feels very like like monotonic throughout, like crush. And I feel like with BINI's vocals and their capabilities, they can go high, they can go low, they can go sort of like up and down in these roller coasters. And we see that with songs like Salamin Salamin, Pantropico, where I love this like up and down. And it doesn't have that. And I'm wondering how that's going to impact my sort of repeatability of the song. Because I'm also finding that their newer songs like Honey Honey, I'm sold. I'm listening to it all the time, and it also doesn't have that, you know, big up and down beat that some of my favorite BINI songs have. That's like the one thing I'm noticing. But let's check out the lyrics, shall we? The song starts off with the chorus of Malloy saying, "Every time you look at me, I blush. I get butterflies with every touch." Gwen then says, "Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la. Nobody does it like you. No, no, na, 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 na." And in the chorus in the future, they just repeat that part twice. Right, I think it's a pretty straightforward, right? Our assumption is after listening to it, right, is that it's a love song, it's a romance song. And I like all the words that they choose to use, right? Blush, obviously, you know, the red cheeks, the nervousness, the anxiety, the butterflies and the connections to BINI throughout their discography is obviously a thing that we've noticed. So butterflies is there's that symbolism, but then obviously also the butterflies in your stomach is a saying and a metaphor, probably in Tagalog as well as in English, about those nervous butterflies you feel when you're around your crush and the person that you like. Verse 1 is Stacy saying, "I want you all the time, give me more. Oh, I've never felt this before. I've been thinking about you all day, 7 days a week." Sheena then says, "Show me some love, some love. Ooh, I'm never getting enough." And then enough, because she's not getting enough. So she has to say enough again. "Just say you're on the way, boy, don't make me wait." Right? Pretty straightforward. It's from like the perspective of a pop song. It's a pretty basic lyrics. And I don't mean basic in a bad way. I think it's just like it's a very clear song. And I also think it makes sense, right? When we hear a song called Blush, I knew it was gonna be a love song. Because what other type of blush? I mean, the blush makeup blush, is that something? I don't know, and it's way too early in the morning for me to decipher that. But I like it. Now, Aya says, "It's hot like summer. I want to dip my toes in the water. Oh, how delicious. Oh, how delicious when you're talking to me." But she actually speaks in Bisaya in this pre chorus, and she says, "Oh, kalami, oh, kalami." And I like it because in the second pre chorus, I think it's Colette who says the pre chorus. And I believe in that interview we watched last year that Aya and Colette are the two members who at least speak fluent Bisaya. So I like it because I've talked about that I love when artists put in some of their own influence and their own authenticity to it. And if I had not looked at this and I just saw the word Kalami, I would have been like, okay, this is Tagalog. But I looked it up. I did my, you know, my homework and I saw that it was Bisaya and I was like, and then I like it's suddenly meaningful that both Aya and Colette are singing the pre-choruses. You get what I'm saying? And I want to dip my toes in the water, right? I want to explore this thing that we have. It's hot like summer. It's the crush that I have. And dipping your toes in the water means that you want to sort of, you know, feel how that crush is going to feel to you specifically. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know that the rapping bridges that usually Gwen and Mika do are always my favorite part of the BINI songs. But this time they didn't get the bridge, they got the verse too. And Gwen says, I see you with 2020 vision, right? I see you clearly. There's no doubts in my mind that not seeing him, I don't think is what they're talking about, but it's the love that they're able to reciprocate or the romance that they're able to give you. Like, that's clear, right? There's no misunderstandings, there's no lack of communication, it's transparent. I know that what we got is something different. I want to keep going, no intermission, no break, no pause, no breaks. We just crash into the highway and just keep going, right? And when I met you, Cupid hit me with precision, right? Cupid, when they shoot their little love arrows, they hit you, and it's the same thing, right? It's clear as day that they have a crush, and the person that they have a crush on has a crush on you. Like, there's actually no doubt. This is a reciprocal love song between the person singing and the person that they're singing about. And then Mika says, in English first, when you call me and tell me you want to come over, I love it. And then she says in Tagalog, and I think that was my favorite part of the whole song when she was sitting there. The world stops when you come near. What else can I do to attract you? Just tell me so I'll know. And I'm wondering here, right, is what was the intention behind making this in Tagalog? And the one thing that I'm already picking up that's different from this than the rest of the song, and I've talked about it already, right? But the rest of the song is very obvious and very transparent, right? It's 2020 vision, right? There's no question mark, there's no doubts. But when Mika says, what else can I do to attract you? Like, it's a question mark, right? Like, she's almost admitting that, well, I want to make sure that I also make you blush and I make you be as attracted to me as I'm attracted to you. So she's sort of asking that, but maybe because it's in Tagalog, there's that hidden agenda, right? Where maybe the person she's singing about doesn't speak Tagalog and thus doesn't understand those perhaps insecurities that Mika might have. And maybe I'm like digging into the iceberg for no apparent reason, but I feel like my logic kind of makes sense. You get me? And then that beautiful bridge was sung by two beautiful women, accompanied by six other beautiful women. But Joanna says, you and I till the end of time, all my life I've been waiting for this. Malloy then beautifully sings, just my type, always on my mind. I know why, because you make me. And then they go into the last chorus before the song ends. I think my only thing about this bridge is we know Joanna and Malloy can sing. So why are we restricting them to not make those high notes? I need them to make those high notes. You get me? Now let's listen to the song again, shall we? And I will say the colors and the vibes are giving like a few years ago, like the Pantropico era, you know, and I feel like this is also maybe the vibe that they're going to be giving off during Coachella. Which is exciting. And it bloomed, you saw? Yeah, we're in the desert. Yeah.
Every time you look at me, I blush. I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, nah nah nah. I want you all the time, give me more. Oh, I never.
So I already forgot from when I was reading the lyrics how damn good the vocals are. Do you hear Malloy and Gwen? And then Stacey just pops in front of us and start spitting bars. And this, I'm sorry, I'm pausing again, but I want to say something. This is also why, if you've watched my videos before, you might be wondering, Tobias, your format is a little different right now, right? Now I'm listening to the song, I'm listening to the lyrics, and then I re-listen to the song. I have found that for me, listening to the lyrics and deciphering the song and really putting meaning to it is like what I enjoy about reacting to music. it's like I just get more passionate about it, and I can already feel right now that compared to when I first listened to this song to now, whoa, it's a different world. It's like I'm in 2.0 of blush beanie reaction, and like now I'm actually able to really appreciate it.
I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you.
Na na na.
I want you all the time, give me more.
And then the beat drops, and Stacy comes in, and the beat goes faster, so she sings faster.
I've been thinking about you all day.
Rhyming day with week, and the way she says day, wake is crazy. Impressive. Wait. Jesus, I love the way that they like at the end of every single line. I didn't even pick that up in the beginning.
I wanna dip my toes in the water.
Oh, calame, calame.
I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, na na na. Every time you look at me, I blush, thinking that it's more than just a crush. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, na na na.
And if you guys don't know this, Colette is my fave. She has stolen my heart and my emotions, and I love her personality. I love her bravery. I will stop talking about her because I would talk about her all day.
Make me fall. Nobody does it like you, na na na. You make me fall. You make me blush. I see you with 20/20 vision.
And I love that when she does this, the 2020 vision kind of goes away. Do you guys see it? Like, see, so it's clear 2020 vision.
20/20 vision. I know the what we got is something different. I wanna keep going, no intermission. When I make keep it hit me with precision.
And she sounds really good. I'm very happy with how she rapped that verse. What I'm loving about Gwen there was the grutch at the end of each of those sentences. Like you just, I want to keep going, no intermission. You know,
Keep going, no intermission. When I
Chin.
make keep it hit me with precision.
precision. She like, ooh, you got what I'm saying?
Call me and tell me you wanna come over alive. Tumitigil ang mundo pag ika'y lumalapit. Ano pa ba magagawa para ikaw maakit? Sabihin mo lang.
Why is she sitting like this at the camera? That is dangerous.
Precision. When you call me and tell me you wanna come over alive. Tumitigil ang mundo pag ika'y lumalapit. Ano pa ba magagawa para ikaw maakit? Sabihin mo lang para malaman. It's hot like the summer. Wanna dip my toes in the water. Oh, calame,
Oh, calame, oh, talking to me. Gosh.
I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, na na na. Every time you look at me, I blush, thinking that it's more than just a crush. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la la. Nobody does it like you, na na na. You make me blush. You make me blush. You and I till the end. You and I.
If they do this in Coachella, it's over. Oh my god, I didn't even pick this up the first time.
You and I till the end of time. All my life I've been waiting for this. Just my type, always on my mind. I know why, 'cause you make me. Every time you look at me,
It's actually interesting because when I first reacted to this, right, I said that I kind of wish that they went higher in the vocals and in the production after the bridge because we know Joanna and Malloy can sing. But I actually, listening to it again, I actually might even prefer what they chose to do here, right? And I'm also thinking like the reason they don't want to go up is because like there is really no reason to, right? I mean, contextually from the song, right? Like they're not anxious, they're not scared. What would be the choice to go really high when they're so certain of this crush and this romance that they have? So I actually like that. Like it's very different pacing of the song, but done in a different way that makes more sense to the song.
'cause you make me. Every time you look at me,
Flash.
I get butterflies with every touch. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la. Nobody does it like you, na na na. Every time you look at me, I flash. Thinking that it's more than just a crush. Love it when you're talking all that ooh la la. Nobody does it like you, na na na.
Something I'm also picking up, right? In the pre-choruses, they talk about they want to dip their toes in the water. And now at the end, they're fully submerged in the water. Meaning that they fully embrace the romance, they fully embrace the love, and they look happy doing it. And the fashion I'm loving too. Oh, there is something I don't think a lot of groups I would enjoy listening to at 7:30 in the morning. But BINI, you are an exception. And this sound-wise sounds very similar to like the previous EP they released, and even like Honey Honey, like it feels very similar production-wise. And I'm wondering if that's like the style that they're adapting to be promoting more so over here in the West. I do kind of hope that we get these pantropico type songs. And I know that there's an EP. I know that there's, I think, about 3 songs that I haven't listened to, which I'll also check out before I get too busy. So you'll see that as well. But I'm excited. I'm not going to be able to be at Coachella, but you know better that I will be there on the live stream, watching them, watching a few other artists that I'm excited to see. So I like it. It is a love song. It is a good song. Hope you like the new format that I've done. I was excited to try it out with BINI because I know that their songs, well, to be fair, most of it was in English, so I was able to pick it up. Thank you very much. But, right, I was able to hopefully pick apart a little bit of that Tagalog and the Bisaya, which I always enjoy doing. But let me know what you thought about Blush. What are you thinking about the EP? Are you excited for Coachella? I'm excited for Coachella. I know I'm excited for Coachella because I've already mentioned it 10 times. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you very soon when I react to Signal, the full EP with the songs I've not checked out yet. But until then, bye-bye.